Hello traders, welcome back to the channel again. Today, this is Miss Mary, by the way. We'll go ahead and dive into Nvidia. We'll go over technical analysis and their massive contracts with OpenAI and who's selling Nvidia. Have you guys heard about SoftBank? They're selling their entire Nvidia stake of 5.98 billion. So let's see what's going on with this. They are afraid, the analysis is afraid, or at least high profile names like SoftBanks, even Michael Burry is actually bearish on Nvidia, including Palantir. So let's go ahead and dive into Nvidia's technical and see what is the potential resistance if Nvidia beats earning, and what is also their possibility of pullback if they miss earnings. So let me go ahead and share you my screen. So this is Nvidia's technical using the weekly chart. We do have that ascending channel, which is right now it's under consolidation. We are currently respecting our 13 EMA, and this a bunch of wicks in here representing rejections of the 13 EMA, and it happens to be on the lower trend line of the ascending channel. Nvidia still remains bullish as a technical analysis. We have a higher high, higher low, higher high. This is a continuation to the downside or not a continuation? There's no breakdown or breakout yet of the pattern. So is the ascending channel is signaling us for a bearish trend or a possible reversal, or we could actually create a higher high, beat expectation, reach that 212, 211, and analysis estimate about 220 as the top resistance of Nvidia. If Nvidia beats expectations, I believe analysis is expecting about $54 billion in revenue for Q3, and with the earnings per share of $1.25. If this is beat, or maybe massively beat, we could definitely see Nvidia flying to the roof about $220, or if exceeded, we could get to that 222, 224, 232 to 234. But that is just for an earnings beat, or if it massively beat the expectations of that $54 billion. Okay, but if earnings missed and did not meet expectations, or their financial growth seems to be weak and the forward guidance is weak indeed, or if it ever happens, then we are seeing Nvidia back to respect that 21 EMA on that 175, 176, or could be around this 179, 176, 173, 172, which will be aligned on your 21 EMA. If the momentum to the downside continues, we have that 164, 168 level of support, which is the possibility if we fail to hold on to that 21 EMA. Currently, right now, we are pinned below the 8 EMA, but still respecting that 13 EMA on the weekly chart. Let's take a look at the daily. On the daily, we had failed to reclaim that 21 EMA on that 191, or let's make it rounded off to 192. If we happen to trade about 192, then we clear the path of that EMA. We have 3 EMAs on the daily. We have the 8, 13, and 21. We are currently below that, and let's go ahead and hide that and see where's the 50 EMA. Right now, that is your 50 EMAs is your white line right here. We are currently, let me see, is it below? Let me just check. Yeah, the 50 EMA is about 186.50, and it actually closed slightly above that. It's 186.60, so that's good. But we have an inside bar or inside candle, or they call it harami, where this is showing like a possible reversal, but not confirmed yet. A confirmation to the upside if we open above at least 190 tomorrow. If the candles break above 190 and remain above 190, then that's a possible or an early signal of a reversal to the upside. We are currently have this trend line on the bottom, which is your bottom trend line of the ascending channel. The goal here is to respect and reclaim at least 186.50, which we did. Today we closed above 186.60, which is good. But a confirmation to the upside at least confirms on that 190. Yep, 190. Let's round it up to 192 right here on this big candle to your left side. There's not much going on the chart. It's still the same as the chart, and the support and resistance remains the same from the past last week. I give you guys an early technical about that. But right now we are just really waiting for Nvidia to see if they will break or meet expectations, right? Whether you believe on AI, whether you believe on Nvidia, whether you're bullish or you're bearish, Nvidia remains the king of the AI. So actually, Nvidia continued to create those massive historic deals, which is one of them is the OpenAI, the $100 billion alliance with OpenAI. So that is a good future revenue for Nvidia. And with these massive contracts, it gives Nvidia visibility for their future revenue. So that's a good forward guidance right there. Okay, so it's not much going on Nvidia. It's just under this ascending channel. We are just waiting for the earnings on Wednesdays. Either we are going to break down the ascending channel, confirming the bearish pattern, or we're going to create this higher low and then go up and retest the top resistance of that 211 to 212. If you're playing earnings with Nvidia, please be careful and use money you're willing to lose. Because when Nvidia, so far, I've noticed that when Nvidia beat earnings, even if they have higher expectation, forward guidance due to market sentiment, tariff, and all that uncertainty is still around. So it always happens to go down, pulls back. Same thing here. Earnings beat, goes down, goes down, goes down. The day, where is it? Right here. Seller comes in, goes down. The next day, the next week, goes down. So please be careful. The pattern for me is I'm not liking the pattern for Nvidia every time they beat expectations. Yes, they've been beating expectations consecutively. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for those consecutive earnings, and they just keep beating earnings. All the green represents beat, and they just continue to go down. So uncertainty is still around. Michael Burry is bearish for Nvidia. SoftBank just sold their entire $5 billion of Nvidia stakes. So they are afraid of the AI bubble. They're giving us warnings and saying be cautious, be careful. There's going to be AI bubbles. So please be careful with Nvidia earnings if you're going to do a lottery play for Nvidia. Okay, let me just go ahead and take a look at that. So that's it for Nvidia. If you find this short video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and hit the notification bell. That's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.